What's up, guys? Welcome to the tournament. It starts in 30 minutes. So I wanted to go ahead and hop on and give everybody a chance to join. So there's a little graphic there that I just threw together very quickly, but hopefully it gives you enough information to figure out how to join. What's up, Kyle? How's it going? And then everybody on Twitch. I'm going to paste the link over here. You can just use that to find it. That. All right. So for those of you who don't know what's going on, I'm hosting a tournament on chess.com. It's open to everybody. It's going to be 5-minute games, 8 rounds. It doesn't start for another 30 minutes or 28 minutes, so you can go ahead and hop on over there if you would like. We already have almost 50 people signed up, which is great. This is the link directly to the tournament. I'm going to go ahead and pin that. You can also find it just by joining the club. Chess Vibes on YouTube Club is the name of it. Go to chess.com first, and then you should be able to see that. And then once you're there, you'll see the tournament, okay? So, no problem, Daniel. You'll get it next time. Should you play or should you just watch? You should play. No, I mean, obviously it's up to you, but don't feel bad if if your rating is low. There's going to be people of all different ratings, and if you lose your first couple of games, you're going to play against other people who lost their first couple of games, so you're going to get some even matches regardless. So don't worry about that. All right. I am going to step away, refill my water bottle, and I'll be back in just a little while. Just wanted to go ahead and hop on here and just let everybody know what they needed to do to join. Okay, so hopefully that graphic there makes sense, and I'll be back in just a few minutes, and then we'll get started with the tournament in 27 minutes. All right, see you guys in just a minute. What's up, guys? I'm ready. Got my water. Good to go. We've got 82 people. All right. Starts in 19 minutes. Still have plenty of time to join if you haven't already. Yes, it's 5-minute matches. That's correct. Hey there on Twitch. How's it going? Wow. Too soon. Too soon, Milton. Kids only tournament. Funny. It's late. Yeah. Maybe we'll do some at a different time of day. Another day. So I think if you guys are part of the chess club on chess.com, chess vibes on YouTube, I think it should send you an email. At least I got one saying that this tournament was going to start. So just going forward, if you want to be notified, probably just join the club there, and then you'll get a heads up on when we're going to have these tournaments. And I'm going to try to make a weekly schedule. I'm still figuring out which day we're going to use going forward, but eventually I'll be scheduling that, so you'll just kind of know every whatever day it's going to be. Probably not going to be Wednesday, just because I think I have some other stuff in January, starting in January on Wednesdays. But we'll see which day it's going to be. Andrew got the email. Okay, awesome, cool. Yep, that's right. 1 hour before it starts. Yep, that's the one. Thought it was free to no, yes, it's totally free to join. It's totally free to join. Just go to chess.com, find that club. You can just join that, and then you'll be able to join the tournament. It is free. Is it better one way or another for me if you watch on Twitch or YouTube? Right now, not really. I don't believe so. I don't think I'm monetized on Twitch yet, so I guess it's better on YouTube for now. Twitch is kind of there as a backup primarily. If something happens on YouTube, you'll still be able to find me there. It's showing $2.99 a month. Okay, no. So the membership that's on YouTube has nothing to do with this tournament. So to join this tournament, you need to go to chess.com, and then you need to search for Chess Vibes underneath the clubs. And it's actually a club on chess.com that you can join. I should have named it differently. I wonder if I can actually change the name. I wonder if it lets me do that. Let me see. Because it's causing so much confusion. It's causing way too much confusion. Because every time I tell people join the club Chess Vibes on YouTube, they think I'm talking about the membership on YouTube. Let me see if I can change the name. Hold on. I don't know if when it's already created, if I can still do that. What if I just say like Chess Vibes tournaments? Let me see if it lets me do this. Chess Vibes tournaments. Okay, cool. So I just renamed it. Hopefully it doesn't kick anybody out. No, it doesn't look like it. So it's no longer called Chess Vibes on YouTube. Now it's called Chess Vibes Tournaments. Okay? That's the name of the club. Hopefully that will cause less confusion. Bobby Fischerman Fan Club. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay, so if you find that club, let me go ahead and minimize this. If you find the club, it'll look like this. And then if you go over to upcoming events, it'll say a green join button, or since I'm already joined, it just says view. And then when you click on that, it'll take you over here, and you should see this list of all these people who are in the tournament. 111 people so far. It's an 8-round tournament. And this is a Swiss, so what that means is nobody gets eliminated. You can play all 8 rounds. Even if you lose every single game, you're still going to get to play 8 games, okay? And you don't have to play every game. If you have to withdraw because you can't complete the whole thing, that's okay too. So no pressure to stay for the whole thing. Change the graphic. Yeah, I'll have to change the graphic too. I will do that later because I already exported it out, but I'll change it later. Yeah, the treadmill gambit might show up tonight. We'll see. No pre-moves without premium. Is that for real, Andrew? That's a premium feature? I actually didn't know that. I had no idea that was a requirement. I think it's just a setting that you can change to like enable pre-moves, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, okay. It's playing e4, d5, e takes d5, d takes c6. I assume you mean playing c6 first. So e4, d5, e takes c5, c6, d takes c6, knight. It probably does. I don't remember it off the top of my head what the name of that is. It probably does have a name. I think that's a legit gambit. Yeah. If you don't know and you want to find out, what you can do is just go to. Whoa, happened. Everything just second. What you can do is go to an analysis board. So just pull up an empty board, and then you play the moves. So you said e4, d5 takes c6, and yeah, I'll show you. If you click on these tabs at the top, analysis, review, details, and openings. If you click on the openings one, it'll tell you. So it's the Blackburn Kloosterboer Gambit when you play c6. How I would find that out. All right, I'm going to go back to the club. Chess Vibes tournaments. And yeah, no problem. 10 minutes, guys. Make sure you join if you haven't and you want to. You have 10 minutes to join so that you don't miss the first round. How can you join? So you go to chess.com, go to the Chess Vibes Tournaments Club, join that club, and then you should see it there under the upcoming event tab. Okay, Dan. I won't do that. Thanks, Jim. Appreciate it. You got your rice cooker ready for rice. Okay. 9 minutes, guys. 126 people. Can I win 8 rounds? That's debatable. I'm going to try. Hey, thanks for the gifted membership. Hey, Jonathan gets the membership. All right. Diod. Hey, welcome. Thank you. Yeah, Rapid. Yeah, so the thing about Rapid that I'm still trying to figure out is if we do 10-minute games, that means each round's going to take 20 minutes. So even if I only do like 4 rounds, I have to commit quite a bit of time. And the problem with like just 4 or 5 rounds is that we might not have a clear winner. Probably need to do more like 6 or 7 with, a couple hundred people joining to get a clear winner. Which maybe that's not a big deal if we have a tie. But that's kind of what I was thinking through. It's just going to take a long time for a tournament like that. And I don't know how many people, can commit like 2 or 3 hours to a tournament. But yeah, maybe at some point we'll definitely try that. Oh, you found the pre-move setting? Nice. Can't join the club. Be able to. Shouldn't be any reason why you can't join the club that I can think of. I was thinking you should use the premium feature for these tourneys so people can prepare. I'm not sure what you mean, Victor. Not sure. Oh, the premiere feature. Oh, like scheduling the live stream. Is that what you're saying? Essentially. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I could do that. The problem with that is sometimes I'm not available earlier to do this stream, and I just kind of do it last minute. But yes, I should probably do that at some point. Matt, no, you don't have to be a member of the channel. You just have to join the club on chess.com. It's free. It's totally free. You don't have to pay anything to join this one. It's totally free. Like 30 minutes in advance. Yeah, that's a good idea. No problem, Scott. You're welcome. Yeah. No, you can't use computers during this. That is considered cheating. Yeah, the problem with increment is that you might get rounds that just go on and on and on for a lot longer than they probably should, right? If you have like 2 people playing a, opposite color bishop ending and they're just kind of moving their bishops back and forth, if there's an increment, that game could last another 5 or 10 minutes easily if they make a ton of moves, right? So it kind of holds up everybody else. That's the issue that you run into sometimes with increment. So that's why I've been avoiding it for right now. Less than 5 minutes, guys. We have 150 people. Now's the time to join. Go to chess.com, click on the social tab on the left, and you go to clubs and look for the Chess Vibes Tournaments Club. Yeah, so this particular tournament is 80 minutes max because there's 8 rounds and it's a 5-minute time control. But it's kind of just depends on what you set the time controls to and how many rounds there are. It'd be a lot longer. Big Geek 9598. Hey, Alan. Thanks for hopping over on Twitch. Appreciate you. You get penalized in ratings if you need to abandon the tournament. Good question, Ryan. I don't think so, as long as you don't do it in the middle of a game. So just finish the current game that you're playing, and then I think you do have to click like leave the tournament or withdraw from the tournament. Otherwise, it's probably going to automatically pair you. So make sure if you are going to leave, you actually just leave the tournament. Hey guys on Twitch, thank you for hopping over there. That's mostly just a backup, just if something happens here on YouTube. Hopefully nothing happens, but honestly, these days, you never know. You never know. You can also look for me over on a place that rhymes with Bumble. Just say that. All right, here we go. 2 minutes. If you want to join, find the club on chess.com called Chess Vibes Tournaments. Go to the upcoming events. Make sure you click that big green join button. After you get to that page, there's like another green join button. You have to click it. Otherwise, you're not actually in the tournament. Okay? All right. 1 minute, 1.5 minutes. Good luck to everybody. Relax, have fun, do your best. End train, no problem. All right, 1 minute. $174 people. All right. 45 seconds. Here we go. Oh, we'll wait until we actually play the everybody before we get suspicious. All right. 10 seconds. Good luck, guys. Stay sharp, play smart. Upendrudge. I said that correctly. Good luck. All right, let's defend the pawn here. Okay, I'm going to play the Cozio defense. I've been having some fun with this one. It's basically just a way to take my opponents out of their comfort zone. Put the knight over here and you defend that pawn from a different direction, and it sort of opens up these opportunities that don't normally exist when the knight's on f6. Kind of just changes the dynamic of the position. We're going to go bishop c5, putting the pressure here on the knight on d4. Okay, and I don't really want to allow this trade so that I lose castling rights. So because of that, I am going to take back with this pawn. And I think now I would like to get my king out of the center, so we're going to go ahead and castle. Okay, I'm going to take this opportunity to play d5, and it sort of strikes at the center, but it also lets my bishop out. Okay, so I'm going to start looking at some ideas here. Get some more pieces into the game. I think I'll just start with the rook here. Rook to e8. Okay. I'll go rook to b8. Just putting my rooks on some good files where they do some stuff. b4 is probably a pretty good move. He's shutting down my rook here. So I have an idea. I'm going to play bishop to d4 here. And I'm lining up here. And I'm going to try to set up a little follow-up tactic. Go queen to f6. Threatening a couple things here. Okay, that's a good move. That was a good move. He defends both of the threats. Very nice move. So let's think through this. That's an idea. How else do we get some more pieces involved? I think I might want to jump my knight to f4. I'm just trying to check if that's going to be blundering anything. I don't think so. Let's go ahead. Trying to bring the pieces forward. And probably attack the king here. Okay, so he goes g3. That does allow me the check, though. And now I have 3 pieces lined up here on f2. So since I'm attacking the king, I don't really want to trade queens. So I think I'm going to take with the knight. Leave the queens on the board so that I can potentially checkmate the king. And I am going to come in here with the bishop. And white is running out of options. I think they have to go here. I'm going to go with the discover check. I can basically move this knight wherever I want. I'll start with the pawn. And we'll go from there. Go ahead and grab the rook. I think I'm going to go. Actually, maybe the easiest thing now, since I don't actually see a checkmate, is to just go ahead and simplify. So we're going to sacrifice to get the rook, but then we have the free queen here. So a nice trade for us. Make sure if you joined but you didn't hit that green join button at the bottom, you might not actually be in the tournament. So make sure you check that. Okay, let's go ahead and go here. I'm going to try to trade some of these pieces off since I am up the material. It makes sense to trade some pieces. All right, we'll take this one. So what I'm thinking about now is, do I have enough pieces to checkmate with just the pieces that I have? If not, then maybe what I need to do is get a queen. And so that's kind of what I'm thinking through. I think I probably do have enough, so I'm going to get ready to use my rooks. But if I didn't, then I would continue trying to trade and eventually just look for some pass pawn somewhere or try to make a pass pawn. maybe by capturing these pawns and then pushing this guy. That would kind of be my thought process. But two rooks are very powerful along with the bishop. I think we can set up some sort of a checkmating net here. And so that's what I'm going to try to do instead. All right, let me go g6. I'm going to get ready to use the pawns to help my rooks here. So I'm putting the g6 pawn to support these guys. And we'll go with h5. Okay, let's go ahead and get this pawn targeted. Guatemala, what's going on over on Twitch? Good to see you. All right, Upendridge, good game. You played very well. I have to give it to you. Very well played. Let's take a look real quick. What did you do wrong? What could you have done differently? So I flipped the board here. Okay, so opening was great. You castled. You played d4. That's totally fine. You traded. Nothing wrong with that. You went back. That was great. You developed a piece. Everything was good. a3, not a terrible move, but a little bit slow. Maybe, you know, like knight a4, trying to trade off this bishop could have been an idea, or trying to figure out how to develop this bishop. So maybe like bringing your rook and doing something like this, maybe queen e2. These are the things that I would probably be thinking about, but going for this idea is not bad either. So that really wasn't a huge mistake. Rook to e1, I think probably fine. b4. Yeah, right here was where it started to get pretty tricky. You found a great move here to defend. Let me see what is Stockfish recommending here. It looks like Stockfish wanted something else. No. It said queen d2. Yeah, this is kind of the issue with this plan. You see the weaknesses here. So maybe there was a better plan. But it was a tricky position. Then queen d2, let's see. Right here is where it really fell apart. Yeah, g3. You don't really want to move these pawns in front of your king unless you absolutely have to, okay? Because almost all the time when you do that, it's going to be bad news. And that's exactly what we saw here. I was able to jump in right away and take advantage of that. Imagine if your pawn is here, I can't do that, right? I'm just going to lose my knight, right? So try to keep those pawns in front of your king. That was really the big mistake. Stockfish says if you just trade this, I mean, oh, I can't do that. The rook, obviously. So I would have taken here. You're actually in good shape because you're threatening checkmate. I'm probably going to have to do something like this, or I don't know what's happening. And then you take here, I guess. It's a tricky position. I'm not going to get into all the lines, but the big takeaway is try not to move the pawns in front of your king. Otherwise, I think you would have had a nice game. All right, guys. We have, let's see, a couple of people still playing. We have 200 people in here. Nice. A few games are still going on. Hey, your first time playing in a tournament? Yeah, it is fun, right? Glad you could make it. H3 or A3. Yeah, so the thing about these moves, guys, is if you're playing a slow opening, okay, where you have time to do that, those moves can be good. If you're playing an aggressive, really quick opening, usually you don't have time to play moves like that. So like if you're playing the King's Gambit, let's just say, the King's Gambit is very fast, crazy opening, lots of tactics. You need to get your pieces out as quickly as you can. You can't afford to play moves like this in the King's Gambit. You're playing like the London system, which is pretty slow and everybody's just kind of developing and taking their time, and then yeah, you can play these moves to stop the bishops from coming there. That's fine. So it really depends on the type of opening that's being played, in my opinion. All right. Bossy Boss 77, good luck. Vendra Joshi, yeah, no problem. Good game. Bossy Boss 77. Your turn. Uh-oh. There he is. All right. Let's play knight f3. I'm just going to attack the pawn here. Plays g6. Interesting move. So my reaction is I want to take the pawn, but am I like walking into some sort of a trap here? I'm going to go for it, I guess. See what black has in store for me here. Bishop g7. Interesting. Going to fianchetto the bishop over there. Okay. So, I mean, I might just play d4 because I want to defend, but I also want to get my pieces out. So it seems like a good way to do it. Okay, d6. Always got to consider the sacrifices. You know, what happens? Check, check. The king goes somewhere. Maybe I come out with the queen. Is it worth a piece? Probably don't have to. I think I'm just going to go back and be happy that I got an extra pawn. Okay, so there's a couple things. You got bishop c4 is the aggressive way, or you could play the more passive way and you break the pin this way. I'm going to go with the aggressive option here and put the bishop on c4, threatening f7 here. Okay, so he's going to go back and try to defend that. I think, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take it. And it kind of creates a weakness here, I think. Maybe we'll be able to take advantage of this. But for now, let me go ahead and get both of my knights out. All right, let's go ahead and castle. And now that I have some pieces out and I'm castled, I'm a little bit more inclined to start looking for ways to attack here. So let me play d5. And I'm going after this weakness here, right? So I said this created a weakness, and this is how I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm going to jump my knight in there. And it's going to be hard for black to deal with that because no pawns can control that square, right? So here we go. This is a super powerful knight now. Okay, knight to e7. So hangs the bishop over here. I'm going to take that with check. And then I'm just going to go back. And this is still a very annoying knight, right? It's hard for black to deal with that. Okay. I'm trying to identify, like, when a pawn moves forward, you know, which squares does it leave behind undefended, right? And so I think I will try to take advantage of that here with queen h5. There is going to be knight g6, though, so do I have a better move? But I see a pretty good follow-up. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead. Take advantage of that with the check here. And he decides to, instead of blocking, goes back with the king. I want to get my rook involved, so I'm thinking we just play f4 and sack the bishop. It's probably the best thing, right? Because the fact that I lose a piece doesn't really mean anything if my rook can get over here and checkmate the king, right? So I was going to just go ahead and sacrifice everything here and just get ready to do that. Okay, they're not going to take it, but I will take this. Again, trying to open up the rook and get to the king here. That's the plan. All right, and so I'm looking, and I do see now that the rook is involved, we have a checkmate right here on f7. Bossy boss, good game, well played. Let's see what you did wrong. And first of all, don't want to lose your center pawns unless you have to, or unless you're doing it like for a specific reason, right? In this case, Playing G6 really didn't get too much from that, and so that was kind of putting you off to a bad start. Then you did pretty good. It developed a piece, attacked me, pinned the knight. That's fine. And then you retreated here. So one of the things, try not to waste moves with your pieces. So like, try to really think through carefully, where do you want that piece to go, and then kind of commit to it, right? So by going here and then coming back, you ended up spending 2 moves rather than just make one move, right? So like, move your knight and castle, or move this knight, or move the bishop, one time to here, not 2 times, because every time you do that, it's a wasted move, okay? And then here, b6, you don't really have time for this. So this is one of those more aggressive openings. I already have 2 pieces out in a big center. Playing a move like this, really, it's not going to help you, because as soon as I start pushing these forward, you need to be prepared to defend yourself, and you're going to need your pieces out to be able to do that. So you have to probably move one of these knights and get castled right away. This one, it's too slow, and also it kind of creates. Notice this light square. You're never going to be able to defend that with a pawn, right? And so you got to be careful doing things like that. So that was probably not quite right. The Queen D7 was okay. Again, though, I really want to see these knights coming out right away. And then, yeah, here at this point, it's really hard to stop this. I mean, I don't know what I would play actually here. And then bishop's hanging. You probably have to just develop knight to f6 and hope for the best. At least the queen is defending. Still not a great position for you. Even like knight to b5 looks like an annoying move here, just attacking like this. Can't take it because of the fork. I mean, it's just a tough position. And really, it went back to losing the pawn early, and then just a little bit too slow in developing those knights and getting your king to safety, right? So I think if you do that next time, you'll be in good shape. Okay. All right. 215 people. All right. Quite a few people are still playing here. Let's check this game. Wait, where did he go? Where did he go? Oh, I guess it just ended. Oh, yeah, maybe it did. I don't see it anymore. I was going to click on a particular game, but it's gone. Arnold, hey, what's going on? Uh-oh, you hung your queen. Oh, no. The club link is not working? What is it doing? Okay, it works for me. It takes me right to the event. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure why it's not working for you guys. Yeah, no problem. Oh, did I just play you? Cerebral Comics? Was that who we just okay. Yeah, good game. All right. Quite a few games are still going. Oh yeah, that's right. If you're on Twitch, you do have to join the club. Chess Vibes tournaments. And then once you join the club, you'll see the event right there. Yeah, thank you for that. Check out this mate. Ha ha ha. I like the name. Good luck. Check out this mate. Well played. Well played. D4. I'm just gonna keep it simple this game and play D5. Ah, he's gonna go for this gambit. Must have watched the video on this, huh? Yeah, okay. What am I gonna do here? Let me go with bishop f5 just to mix it up. I gotta take them out of their comfort zone somehow. You know what I mean? Let's bring the knight over. Just so that I can recapture with my knight and then keep the pressure here on the pawn. I'm just trying to make my opponent think a little bit here. Keep it interesting. Queen to d2. Okay. And I think what I'm going to do is actually sack the pawn. So just give it back to stop white from being able to develop the knight where they would like to develop it to. And the game goes on, and I think I've probably succeeded in taking white out of their comfort zone for the most part, which is basically what my goal was. And now we can just play the rest of the game. Go back here and recapture this way if they want to trade that. I'm going to go c6 because I want to let my queen have some options. Let's go ahead and come over here to a5. Okay, king b1 is a pretty good move. And I think I'd like to castle this way. It just seems safer because over here you have to worry about, g4 and h5 stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, knight to e4. So if we take it, do we get into trouble with the bishop capturing here? Probably. Looks like we do. So I don't think I want to take that at the moment. See if we can find a good move here, though. Looks like white's position's honestly pretty solid. I might go here just to defend the bishop so that I could have options. I don't necessarily need it there at the moment, so I think I do want to defend the bishop. You could argue that it was more useful here, but I don't really see what else to do, so I'm going to go with this. Okay, he's going to trade. And again, what's the best way to... I'm going to go here just to keep myself out of a pin. I'll force white to either trade or retreat. Or, I mean, I could trade if they don't want to. Okay, and I'll take with the knight. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I felt like this was kind of annoying, and now we've sort of cleared that up. We can focus on other things. Knight to c3. Okay. Let's go ahead. We'll go in for this queen and rook ending if that's what white wants to do. Assume they're going to take here. And what I'm going to do is actually take this way so that I can double up or potentially move the rook along laterally like this. Okay, it's not really threatening anything. Let's go ahead and pile up on the d4 pawn. Right, kind of expected that. And I think we're going to go with e5. We could also go with c5, but what's the difference? My king's over here. So I'd rather probably keep that pawn and use this one. Of course, it can't capture because of the pin. So I'm just getting ready to win a pawn here. At least that's the goal. All right, queen goes back. I'm going to go ahead and take that. I think we can just win the pawn. Let me just check. Are there any tactics that I'm missing? I don't believe so. So I'll go ahead and grab that guy. And now if we trade everything off, Like if the queens and the rooks magically were traded, I would be pretty happy because I've got the 3 against 2. So I'm not going to avoid trades. That being said, I don't necessarily have to trade. I could look for other moves. I'm going to go with the check. If I can force the king into the corner, then white's going to have to worry about back rank mate problems. The rook endings a lot of times are pretty drawish. So with that in mind, I think I'm probably going to keep the pieces on the board, honestly. Let me start with this move. And just putting some pressure here, of course. He wants to come down there, which might be a little bit scary. So let's think about that. Yeah, I don't really think I want to allow that, so I am going to go ahead and defend against that. Didn't want to let the queen come here, so I'm going to block that off. I'm going to play this, and I'm going to try to make like a little safe place for my king to hide at, because right now it's just kind of feels like it's not super safe. So I'm going to try to actually go over here, I think. Yeah, and see if we can just kind of hide away over here. Maybe even play like a5 or something. Hmm. Yeah, I think I will. Gain some space. My king can probably hide over here if I need to. Maybe even just push this. Okay, what's the threat? He wants to come down here. I don't really want to allow that. So let me gain control of my 7th rank. Pretty tricky position. Queen endings can be very, very tricky, actually. Easy to blunder stuff in these types of positions. So I'm trying not to blunder anything is what I'm trying to do. Hmm. I might trade queens just so that I can move faster because I'm a little bit concerned with the time situation here. Good game. Check out this mate. Very well played. Very well played. Honestly, I feel like they had a great position until the very end there. Opening was pretty good. The castle, that was great. Developing. Oh, knight to g4. I didn't see that one. Look at Stockfish over here, guys. Wow. Knight to g4. How does that work exactly? You just take, take. Because you have knight f2. Wow. And if the bishop goes here, then you just trade like this and you come out up in exchange. Whew. Okay, I didn't see that. Sorry, I didn't have time to analyze that any further. Aaron M129, good luck. All right, we'll go with the two knights defense. And my typical d5 line here against d3. We'll see how familiar Aaron is with this one. Knight d2. Okay, not sure if I'm familiar with that move. Go bishop g4, just develop a piece here. Pin the knight. A lot of times I like to go back because if white really wants to play g4, they have to commit a lot, right? They have to create a lot of weaknesses. Probably don't want to castle that way. So this is a lot of times just an annoying move. Just keep the pin. And they can do that if they want, but okay, so I want to go knight to d4, but then there's this move, right? So what other options do we have? Knight f4 looks good too. Let's go for that one. I'm gaining tempo here. And this is defended since I didn't move that knight away. Okay, we'll just bring out another piece. Knight to e4. Okay, so what I'm looking at is can I get away with this one? And I believe I can because I would have the follow-up threat there. I'm going to go ahead and do it because it messes up the pawn structure big time. So I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, I didn't see that move. Wow, what is happening now? I guess my question is what happens if I just take the knight? Because then I have the threat on the bishop. Yeah, gotta be the move. Because even though my bishop's under attack, so is white. So I'm essentially winning a piece, I believe. Yeah, if they save that one, I save mine. And I just come out up a piece here. How do you punish moves like g4 when you move bishop to h5? Yeah, good question. It's basically, it depends. Usually it's more of like you said, like a long-term weakness rather than an immediate. Occasionally you can play like h5 and just open everything up later after the bishop comes back, and that's really good. But a lot of times it's more of like, well, you can't castle this way. Eventually I'm going to use those weak squares at some point, right? Probably not right now, but all right, let's see. Which way? They both look pretty good, but b4, b5, white's going to get a bunch of pawn moves to attack my king. So with that in mind, I'll go this way. Oh, Aaron mouse slipped. Oh, sorry about that. All right, king's in the center. Mine is not. I'm ready to go. Open up the king here. Primary goal here is to open up this file. I think I want to go here. But I also might want to go here. I'm going to go with this one. I have a follow-up move here in mind. King D2. I was expecting King D1. That's... Maybe that's a better move. Let's go with the check. There's F4, but then it creates weaknesses. So he goes back. I guess we'll just bring this other rook over. Get everybody in position. I wanted to move my queen to A2, but King D2 actually was a good idea because then I didn't have that option right away. Goes for that one. I'm just lining up on stuff here. Okay, so here's the pin, and here is the attack. Back the pinned piece, and white has no way to defend it. I mean, you can defend with the queen, but that doesn't really defend it. Yeah, good game, Aaron. I think Aaron knows where they went wrong, but we'll just look at it real quickly. I think here, you're just supposed to castle, and then I was going to go bishop c5, and then you can go rook e1, and you're threatening to take this, and I was going to castle. And then I've seen, at this point, you can do a number of things. You can actually take it if you want, or you can play like c3, or maybe now you can bring the knight out. This is usually how the opening goes, though. Good game. Good game. All right, what do we have here? Let's see this game. Hmm. Round 4. Few people are still playing. Oh, you have to go? No problem. Yeah. I wonder too. Well, we'll see. Started learning chess in January. You played a lot recently. Nice. Nice. Best way to rise from 1,000 to 1,200. Take my course. Take my 1,000 to 1,500 course. That's probably the best thing. No, but also like work on your tactics. Make sure you're really good at tactics. Get your tactics rating as high as you can, and then work on not blundering. Try to play the whole game without blundering, and you'll get there. You'll get there in no time. Hey, Matthew won one. All right, here you go. There you go. Congrats, Matthew. At 1,000, does it make sense to learn other openings, if only to know opponent's own theory? I wouldn't. Not at 1,000. Probably like 14, 1,500 is when I start to get more serious about openings. That's just my opinion. Of course, you can learn open. I mean, if you enjoy learning openings, like go ahead. Nothing wrong with it. J Money Prep. Good luck. J Money Prep. Here we go. All right. Sicilian. I'm gonna go. He's gonna stop me. All right. I'm gonna play B3. A lot of times I like to play B3 against E6 because the bishop usually comes like here or here, and then my bishop sort of slices across. So it's kind of a nice setup. Okay, now I can go bishop b5. I like bishop b5. Is he going to let me do it? Or is he going to play a6? Ooh, b5, huh? Okay. Yeah, let's take it. I am going to go. With bishop b5. I'm just really familiar with these types of positions, so that's usually where I like to put that bishop. Let me castle and get my rook over here. Mm-hmm. Let's go ahead and play d4. And I know it sort of temporarily blocks the bishop, but my idea is I need to clear some of these spaces for my other pieces. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and bring this knight out first. Probably take this later. Unless black's going to go here, but then they have to really be happy with some messed up pawns. I could play 95 at some point too. It's a nice looking square. Bishop g4. Okay. So I will play h3. Actually, no, I don't want to do it. No, I'm going to take this first. Now I'll play h3 because after this I don't lose a pawn here. Going to go back. Okay. The g4 is a pretty committal move. I think I'm not ready for that. I think I'd rather go after the bishop, unleash this guy, and see where we go from here. He probably wants to go in like this, most likely. I don't like that at all. So the question is, all right, I'm gonna do it. I really want to move my knight, so I'm gonna accept the weaknesses and say, you know what? Hopefully, what I'm getting in return makes it worth my while. Could be wrong, but that's what my logic was. Okay, interesting. Interesting move there. Hmm. Not entirely sure what to do, to be honest with you. Let me go bishop d4 before I get into trouble here. That was going to be a problem. We got to fix that. Yeah, and see now, honestly, it feels like I'm in a bit of trouble, right? Because of these moves. You could see that the weaknesses here that I have to kind of watch out for now. Oh, I think that was a mistake. Let's see. Just checking if there's not some weird tactic here. I don't think so. I think black just missed the pin there. Really nice game up until that point. J Money Prep was doing very well. I'm going to go here because it defends my second rank, and now I can double up. Okay, I'm going to try to trade because I'm up the piece. Trading is good for me. Makes it easier for me. Okay. Do I force the trade here? Let me... If I force the trade, what about this little tactic? That's my only concern. Let me go here first. Get the triple battery going. But I am keeping an eye on this, the trade queens. So hold up. I go there. He takes this. I take that. Takes my queen. I check. Yeah, it works out, right? Oh, he just trades the queen first, and then he takes my pawn. Okay, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. Or do I? Because I at least trade queens. Yeah, maybe I do. I just want to simplify here. Even if I lose a pawn, I would rather lose a pawn and simplify rather than, get too low on time with queens or something and make a blunder. All right, let's just control the important ones here. And now I believe we can really make use of the extra piece here. Let's go 95 maybe. I have an idea here. I do have an idea. Maybe it doesn't work. Good idea in theory, though. It was a good idea in theory. Good game. Well played, J Money Prep. Yeah, I mean, I think they had me, honestly. Up until that blunder, I was in trouble. Let's see what the evaluation was. Okay, it wasn't as good for black as I thought it was. Yeah, it was pretty equal, actually. It was a pretty equal position. Without, yeah, then after the piece blunder, I was just ahead there. Okay. Good game. Good game. All right, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 4 people. 4 people undefeated. So here we go. Good luck to everybody. Anthony, 5 points. Anthony Helium Shell. Good luck. I'm going to play C6 just to put a stop to any of those shenanigans right away. Just play some simple moves here. Play some simple chess. Go ahead and take that. Go H6. Trade that. F4. Wow. So it just looks weird here. Like there should be something I should be able to do. The question is what exactly? Maybe F5 is a good plan. Just to try to blockade some of these pawns here. Anthony says I will make a brutal mate. Okay, wow. Confidence. I like the confidence. Well, I don't want to get brutally checkmated, so I'm going to do my best to survive this here. I'm going to do my best to survive. Let's go with C5 and try to counter attack here on the other side a little bit. G5. Okay, so if I take, he wants to go queen H5 and checkmate. So what do I have to do? Move over here. Or I don't take it. And I play something like this. Or what? What? Nah, I think we can try to get away. King of Fate here. Okay, so we got to watch out for this. I still think I want to run over here with my king. Although maybe it makes sense to go here and go after this pawn, actually. No, I'm going to run. I think we need to run with the king. I think that's what we need to do. Queen h4. Okay. I think it's time to go on the counterattack here. Like we are surviving somehow. Let's go ahead, get the double rooks ready to go. The battery here on the F file. Very interesting position that we have now, though. Real interesting. He's trying to defend that, but what about my other threat? I'm going to give up this, but I'm going to get my own pawn. And I'm coming for white's king. So if I go check, takes, king goes here. Checkmate. Should have checkmated your coward king. It's not justice that a brave man loses to a coward. Good game, Anthony. Good game. That's funny. Let's see. Let's see. Was there a checkmate there that was missed? Let's see. I mean, I will say he did do a pretty nice job of launching an attack here. Uh-huh. Queen h5. White was definitely better. Ah, the move was f5. Wow. That's a hard move to see. Yeah, and then here they had to play g6. And it gets interesting. Oh, knight takes d5. I didn't see that one. Yeah. Ooh. The white was definitely winning. White was definitely winning. Hmm. And then here it was now white's king is just the one that doesn't have anything to protect it. All right. Round 6 of 8. Oh, okay. So the other two people that had 5 out of 5 got a draw. Very interesting. All right. Two more rounds, guys. 2 more rounds. You know what time it is for me? It's the treadmill time. Next round starting soon. No, treadmill gambit. Treadmill gambit strikes again. BXTAI. Good luck. Cillian. Let me go knight f3. Oh, he plays this line. Interesting. I don't really know this one too well. Okay, but we can transpose here into bishop b5, a6. Let me take that in castle. Turn on the treadmill here. Bishop e6. Very interesting move. Don't believe I've seen that one before. Go d3. Okay, treadmill is on. Let me go b3. I'm actually going to fianchetto this bishop over here. Go ahead and do that. Mm-hmm. Play a4 here. And let's just retreat there. Let's shut down these pawns. Maybe we can jump the knight around at some point in the future. I need to survive, though, the attack here. Ah, interesting idea. Wow. Okay. Wants to come over there. What if I play f4? What's going to happen? En passant? No, he goes there anyway. Interesting. What if I play g3? What's going to happen? I mean, it feels like I got a decent position somehow. Okay, I actually just had my brain just didn't work. I thought I could play knight f4. I actually thought I could play knight f4. All right. Wow. Knights don't move that way, do they? Okay. Well, in that case, let me go here instead. So bishop is pretty annoying. I'm okay trading that, honestly. I have to watch out for this, but I think, yeah, let's go ahead. Trade off that guy. Ooh, I almost played it. I almost played it. All right, let's go here. Put the pressure on the pawn. Okay, that's a good move. Yeah, that's a real good move, isn't it? Hmm. I didn't see that one. Didn't see that one. Try to go on the offensive here. I don't know what else I can really do. Yeah. I mean, I gotta check it. I gotta check it. If it was legit, it was a good game, but just kind of felt weird. Felt like a weird game, especially at the end. I think most 2200s could pretty easily beat me from that position, especially up so much on the clock. Anyway, one more game, guys. One more game. Chess Maniac. Hope you're ready. Hope you're ready. All right. Here we go. Last round. Good luck, Chess Maniac. I'm going to play an opening I haven't played in a while. The Latvian Gambit. Been a very long time. Okay, he decides to decline it. So it's sort of like a reverse King's Gambit almost. I'm going to go d6 here. I'm going to trade and trade. Castle. And I have some nice long-term weaknesses here that I'm pretty happy about, honestly. And the question is, do I go bishop e6 or do I go king? I'm okay if we trade these off. Interesting, interesting. Let's go here. Somebody's rating with the party of 24? Toast Bro 97. Wow. Thank you. Cool. My first raid on Twitch. This is exciting. Welcome. Welcome, guys. You're just in time. Final round. Final round of this tournament. Chess Maniac, 6.5. I have 6.5. Okay, I don't want to take this. I don't want to take this because it fixes his pawn structure. So the question is, what do I want to play instead? I think I'm just going to go b6 just to defend the knight and keep all the pawns kind of safe. Raider from, that's cool. What's up, guys? Welcome. All right. Like I said, taking the bishop's really off the table. So what other ideas do we have? Let's go here. I'm going to triple up. We're going to triple up on the F file here. Now he takes it. All right. Fine. Back. He wants to fork me. Of course, we can't allow that. So I don't know. Let's go. Yeah, you got to be a little careful here, actually. Let's play h6. That's an annoying square. I don't want the knight to go there. Don't want the knight to go there. So the plan's probably going to be to double up the rooks on the F file here. We do have this c4 square. It's pretty nice. Wants to go there himself. Do I care about that? I think I do care about that. So I'm going to go... Ooh, wait a minute. That's a nice little... No, it doesn't work. Never mind. Like, I was afraid that I couldn't do that, but I can. Basically, I'm trying not to give the knight an outpost. So we're taking away that square. You came over from YouTube because you wanted to jump on? Nice. Nice. Look into getting a bot to make commands and stuff. Yes. Should do that. Thank you, Entrain. Should do that. All right. So this is a good idea. This is a good idea. This might be a good idea. Probably also going to put my king here. Going to support the pawns. And then the pawns are going to just cover all these squares so the knight can't jump in. Yep. So let's go ahead and do that first. And then next, probably this guy. Okay. He's not really attacking that. He is threatening to go here, though. Which may or may not be a problem for me. No, I don't think it's a problem. So I'm going to go ahead and continue here. My plan. I do have a response ready if they play that move. Just go here. It's not a problem. All right, let's go ahead. Goes back. He wants to go here now. All right, fine. I think it's time for my knight to come into the game. So we'll offer the trade. Of course, white doesn't have to accept it. I do have this fork that I'm keeping an eye on. Also, it forces the rook away so that this can come down here. So white might be obligated to take this. King G1, interesting move. So if I do this, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? It looks like it's too much for white to handle. Unless I'm missing something. Okay, he's going to just sack the rook. All right, that's a good try, I guess. All right. So I don't know what to do. I'm actually going to play c6. I was going to move this one, but I'm going to leave that to defend here, and I'm going to use this pawn to stop the knight from coming in. But I still have the problem of how do I break through here. So let's go ahead. We'll threaten this. Okay, he saw that one. What else can I threaten? Yeah, it's not actually that easy to make progress here, is it? Go h5. Just trying to take away all the knight squares at the moment. And figure out a way to get through here. I don't know if we can push the h-pawn. I would like to play b5 to let my queen in, but then I give up this square, right? Which is too dangerous, I think. So the question is, what do I play? All right, let's just keep pushing it. I don't know. Sorry, Chess Maniac. I don't think this is going to be a draw. We're going to go for it one way or the other. One way or the other. Let's go ahead. Because once we undermine this, now we can actually put pressure on G3. I mean, on F3. We're going to take it. And then we're going to take here. Okay, so we've got the queen against the rook and the knight. Take this one. Okay. Just don't want to get forked or something here. Let's push this pawn. Okay. Be good shape now. Good game. Good game, Chess Maniac. That was a tough one. Latvian Gambit comes through in a clutch moment there. All right, guys. How did you guys do? Take a look at the standings here. How did everybody do? Let's see. Fischer 2011 had 7 points? Am I looking at that correctly? How did you get 7 points? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Fischer. No. You wouldn't do that, would you, Fischer? Would you really do that? I mean, 92, 91, 96, 62, 93, but lost the game. 97, 96. Fischer. Fischer. Hmm. I mean, do I even have to look at a game? Don't cheat, guys. Please don't cheat. It's not fun for anybody. Oh. Rook takes d6. Yeah. Well, that's disappointing. Anyway, congratulations to everyone else. You guys can always report. I mean, there's one thing about having a good game, but winning 7 out of 8, I mean, that's a bit much. Anyway, what can I say? Can calibrate a Rolex to his move. Yeah. Anyway, guys, hopefully that was fun. We'll do it again. And thank you, everybody who participated. Make sure you join the club on chess.com. Chess Vibes Tournaments. Okay? So, just show you guys, if you go, to the social tab, clubs, top there. You click on that, and this is the club you want to join. You could search for it. There's a find a club over here. You could type Chess Vibes, and this is the one. Okay, Chess Vibes tournaments. It looks like this, and then it'll be under the upcoming events when I schedule another one. Okay, and you'll get. I think it sends it out like an hour before the tournament starts, an email, so you'll know, that it's coming. Yeah, unfortunately, some people think it's fun to cheat to try to get to the top in the tournaments, but anyway. Oh, raid out. Right. Okay, so I have to go find somebody. Hold on to raid. All right, let me see. Who is playing chess? Second. Where's chess? Why doesn't it save chess? That's the thing that I look at, and there's no chess. There it is. It's like way down. There's the chess. All right. Who are we going to raid? DM Canty. Let me find somebody. Find somebody way down here. Except I don't know any of these people. Problem. I have no idea who these people are. Okay. Okay, now I'm just gonna go back and select Benjamin Bach. Yeah, let's do it. All right, so what do I do here? I have to just type his name. Raid. Raid channel. GM Benjamin Bach. Let's see. There you go. Trust Vibes. Use raid. 17 viewers. 29 viewers. 31 viewers. Okay. 36 viewers. Nice. Raid now. Ready? Ready, guys? Here we go. Here we go. Hey, raiding with the party of 36. All right. What's up? I need to be a follower, right? I'm not a follower, so I can't chat. Here, I want to set up. See it now? You need to be a follower for 1 minute. Okay. All right. I don't have time to wait a minute. Anyway, guys. Oh, Fisher got banned already? Dude, see? Now what are you going to do for the next tournament? That's why we don't cheat. We don't cheat. Just don't do it. Do it. Where's Fisher at? Where did it go? Back to the tournament. Let's see. Can I go find it this way? Club events. Yeah, let's see. Here we go. Here we go. This one. Oh, yep, he is. They're already banned. So sad. He paid the Fisher price. Oh my. All right, guys. Take it easy. I will see you next time. Good night. Stop all my streams here. Stop this one.